Start. Quack. I didn't say cat, I said quack. Stop confusing your cats.
Mog does look confused. He looked over like, what are you saying?
Get new game.
Okay. Her name is Crow-Ca-Ca.
Yes.
Without a typo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Should I display them?
Do whatever you want.
Are there any new characters?
No.
No?
We have seen all the characters that there are. I believe.
I guess let's see the anime people just in case. Just in case there's more.
It should give you an option. Yes.
Oh.
You can take this chance to fulfill a promise from long ago, or you can live a normal school life. If we do a normal school life, normal game. So we're gonna fulfill a promise.
You should keep your promises.
We should always keep our promises.
People
kid.
should keep their promises. People who don't keep promises are bad people.
Well, is there anything you desire?
Is there anything I desire? Whatever I wish.
Yeah, I can grant
Wait,
you whatever
who's
you
narrating this time?
I mean, you are the main character, so you should probably narrate.
Okay. Is this the narrator right now?
I cannot say who this is. I know who this is, I cannot say who this is.
Can you say who voices it?
No, because that can give away who it is.
Alright.
Is there anything you desire? I can grant you whatever you wish. Tell me.
A strange bird once said that. All of the birds are strange.
Mm-hmm. Who was that bird talking to? I believe that might have been you. But I know the first line. Okay.
St. Pigeonations, a school blessed with extensive curricula and facilities. It's already been a year since I ended my ordinary life and walked through these gates. I should probably say, this school is known for one thing in particular. This school is Japan's, no, the world's greatest gathering place for gifted birds. Birds who want to study the arts, the sciences, even the sports, all come to St. Pigeonations. The teaching staff and student body are both made up of a diverse blend of birds of different backgrounds and species. I'm often asked why I chose to come here, despite not being a bird. It's a long story.
Not every day I see you rushing along like this.
Yeta!
Usually you'd have been ready for an hour by now, Crow. Overslept?
This rock dove is named Kawada Ryota. We've been friends since he was barely hatched. He can be a little mischievous, but he's responsible and kind. Breakfast was a little hard to catch today. I can't relax without red meat inside.
Living as a hunter-gatherer sounds tough. I'd be happy to make you breakfast, you know.
I might take you up on that offer when starvation looms. Thanks, Ryota! Oh, the bell already? Come on, we need to hurry to class!
Jeepers! No good being late on the first day.
Okay there, Shaggy.
Zoink Scoops!
Should I named myself Scooby instead? First name Scooby, last name Doobie-Doo. so Ryota pulled me along into the school. Today is the start of a new semester. I wonder what lies in store.
I wonder.
It was all I could do to adjust to the atmosphere last year. Better make up for all that lost fun. First term. Woo. I think we're in 2-3. Jota and I are in the same class again. Old faces, new faces. A strange thrill fills my heart as I look around at the assembled birds. I hope we all get along. Here's to the formation of many happy memories. Oh, the teacher's here.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Danaki Kazuaki. I seem to be your teacher this year. I specialize in math and physics and also some other things. Sir, wake up! It's homeroom!
He sleeps with his eyes open? This quail is Nanaki Kazuaki. He's this famously soporific math professor. I'd heard the rumors, but I hadn't expected him to fall asleep just like that. Apparently, he's well known as a mathematician. Just goes to show, great minds come in all forms.
I'm sorry. Isn't it a little warm in here? Oh right, I should actually open my windows. Whoops.
Very in character, huh?
What?
Very in character there, huh?
I am Kazuaki at times, it's great. Which reminds me, we have a transfer student. Please introduce yourself, Shirogane.
What is the point? I have no wish to speak with commoners. Do not think I'm here because I wish to be.
Oh, well, I guess that's that. Hey, that's no good. But he doesn't want to introduce himself.
But we can't just let him break the rules like that, sir. The system will collapse, and we'll all turn into kulaks and dissenters.
Well, when you put it like that, could you at least say your name, Shirogane?
Shirogane Lebel Sakuya.
It seems this fantail is Shirogane Sakuya. His feathers would make any birdie proud. He's pretty stuck up, but then transferring is never easy. I hope we can be friends. Sakuya sits down, glaring daggers at Ryota and me.
Better daggers than swords?
I think this little bird is telling me there's going to be trouble down the line. Is he a little bird?
I don't know. How big are
Lunch
these
already.
birds?
Today is slipping by so quickly.
How big are they compared to crow, I wonder?
Probably average pigeon-sized.
But wouldn't their, when they became, like, intelligent, like, wouldn't they grow at least a little bit?
Why?
It'd be weird having desks for, like, Oko-san, and then there's Crow.
Look, she's
Oh,
the
wow.
only human. It's already weird.
Only human in this school.
Yes. Also seemingly the only one in the town, since we've never seen another human.
Okay, we live in a cave. We haven't even seen our parents.
Yeah. This is the best our parents could afford, okay? Rent is expensive. That reminds me, I've had these books out from the library all summer. Even though it's April right now.
I'll return them now.
Localization issues.
Where is everyone? Aside from the receptionist, there's hardly anybody here. Huh? Is someone looking at me? Probably just my imagination. Or not. Mourning Dove stands in a dark corner, staring in my direction. Mourning doves aren't very common in Japan, but apparently they're everywhere in America. Did you want something from me?
Mm-hmm.
He looked away.
Not really.
I'm pretty sure it was him who I felt looking at me. There's no one else here. Are you sure?
Yes, I don't want anything with you. It's the things you're carrying that I'm interested in.
He glances at the desk as if to say, hurry up and return them already! Oh, sorry. They were a little too dense and I never finished them. Were you waiting for them all summer? And fall and winter? He silently returns his gaze to his book. Maybe he's in a bad mood? I'm Kakakro, a sophomore. What about you? God, I'm so friendly. You're...
Negeki. Fujishiro. Negeki. Freshman.
Fujishiro Nageki, huh? Mourning doves are pretty rare in Japan. Maybe it's just his voice, but he seems kind of sad.
Leave me alone.
He's reading his book again. Okay, sorry to bother you.
Man, you're way too friendly as a person.
I keep meeting depressing people today, like my actual self.
You don't just randomly meet depressing people every day.
No, I meant I'm an actual depressing person. Now that I have that out of the way, I think I'll head back to class. Wait, isn't that...
You should have been instructed not to approach me in school. Come on, Sakuya. What kind of thing is that to say to your own brother after all these years? My brother? You must be joking. You've never once been a brother to me. Please, don't try to talk to me again. I've no time for half-breeds. I'll be going now.
Hey, wait just a...
Vroom.
He doesn't go vroom. That's Oko-san.
It's true.
Sakuya is too stuck up to go vroom. He goes,
Vroom!
Vroom.
I guess even if we're in the same school now, what's done is done.
I hadn't meant to eavesdrop, but I think I just overheard something juicy. The ever-popular trendsetter and ladies' man Sakazaki Yuya is Sakuya's brother? I wonder what the story behind that is. Hey. You heard that whole thing, right? Are you a friend of Sakuya's? I'm sorry! I didn't mean to listen in on you! No sweat. I try to stay sexy and suave in front of all you little ladies, but that there wasn't too cool. Little ladies, except you're probably much larger. Because you are a human, and I am a bird.
Unless you're a very tiny human.
But even a tiny human compared to a very large bird.
I still
Probably the
think
same
they're bigger than normal birds.
Okay, but I don't think that bigger than normal birds makes them human-sized. Remember, they're pigeons. They're not like eagles and hawks. They're
No, that's the
pigeons.
Hawk Party.
Huh?
That's the Hawk Party.
Yes, but even still. Let me look up the average size of a fantail pigeon right now. Their average weight is 13 ounces. Their average length is 11 inches.
He is tiny.
Well, that's for... Okay, wait. That's for Indian fantail pigeons. No, that's the average fantail, I guess. Yeah, they're like not even a foot long. So even if they're large for birds, like larger than normal, twice the size is still very small compared to a high school girl.
That is true.
Even for a relatively small human girl, I would expect her to be like 4 something, probably.
I love on the Wikipedia page for Fantail Pigeon, there's an in popular culture section specifically marking this game.
Yes, because in popular culture is a section that Wikipedia just puts on certain articles sometimes when they appear in popular culture. And this is the only instance, pretty much.
That is just funny to me.
This fantail pigeon is Sakazaki Yuya, an upperclassman. I've never talked to him before, but he's famous, or infamous, throughout the school. Every birdie knows of him, making him a really shitty secret agent.
Or he's just hiding in plain sight.
Both. You're a crow, right? How did you? I know every birdie here. Besides, you're the only human. A single poppy in a field of rye. Did you say you are a friend of Sakuya's? Not exactly. We had a rather ballistic introduction this morning. We're in the same class, that's all. I never thought that stuck-up aristocrat wannabe was your brother. Aristocrat wannabe. He is an aristocrat, actually. The genuine article, in the flesh. He is? He's a bit of a pain, so good luck, mon ami. Adieu! He really is a noble bird. Never heard anything like that about Yuya, though. Probably a twisty business. God. I hate myself.
That's one phrase for it. That's all for today. Stay safe, everyone.
Yay!
Yay!
Huh? Sir, where's Yota?
He said he was going to the infirmary. Maybe you should go and see if he's still there.
Now that I think about it, Yota always did have a weak stomach. I should go to the infirmary just to make sure he's okay. Excuse me. Nobody's here? There's no one sleeping behind the curtains, and the doctor isn't here either. My hunter-gatherer instincts feel no presence. There's nobody here. Yota? No reply. The infirmary is empty. Weird. Did he go home already? I feel a little nervous poking around the empty room. Now that I think of it, I haven't been in here much before. Unlike Yota, I'm perfectly healthy. Whoa, they've got all kinds of drugs in here. Ethelpar, Triphy, Luciobenzene? What do these even do? Care to find out? Doctor? I'll feed you all sorts of things if you want. No, thank you! Cue Nutcracker music. This partridge is you issue. The school doctor. Oh, wait. Does he get Christmas music because he's a partridge? Does he have a pear tree? Is that what the evil tree is? Well... I have no other explanation for why they play Dance with the Sugar Plum Fairy.
I mean, that's what I'm going to assume?
He's rather creepy in person. Has a bad reputation among the student body. Every birdie knows that even just talking to him can bring you down with aspergillus, psittacosis, or even worse things. And I never even heard him come in the door. Ninja Doctor? The better to kill you with. You don't look like you have a good reason to be in here. Do you need something? I heard Ryota Kawara from 2-3 was supposed to be here. Him? He's already gone. Oh. Why didn't he come find me before going home? Sorry to bother you. I'll be going now. Finally out of that den of evil. Literally. Ryuta's already gone home. What do I do now? Oh! I never got around to joining a club last year. Maybe I'll go take a look at some of my options. I think there are clubs for baseball, soccer, track, kendo, migration, bird watching. Wasn't there another one? Anyway, I'll start with the track team. I ran in middle school, and it's always funny watching the birds hop around. I think their club room is on the ground floor, off to the side. The white dove is having a tantrum outside. Coo! Coo! This is no pudding for a man! Coo! Oko-san rejects it! It is a lie! A vicious falsification! He's dancing around on a squished pudding. Hey, that's not very nice to the pudding. This is Oko-san, where the visualization that can transform even the birdiest of birds still could not transform him from a bird. He doesn't really look it, but supposedly he's a fantail pigeon. I think? Either way, he's hyper. Woo! Oko-san has discovered a deception most vile, a wretched betrayal. Betrayal? Woo! Oko-san instructed that pudding be provided for new members. Woo! But this is no pudding. Ousted, scorned, betrayed, dragged into the street and shot by those he trusted most. It's squished and filthy, but the thing under his feet looks like normal store-bought pudding. What's wrong with it? Whoo! Whoo! Spare the jest, young lady! Oko-san used wing attack! It's super effective! Cool! He'll rue the day they crossed Oko-san. He'll have them flayed, hanged, shot at done! He will! Cool! Oko-san must now train to achieve true pudding. Farewell! There's the vroom. And he's gone. He's a good runner, but what does pudding have to do with the track team? And so ended the first day of my second semester at St. Pigeonations, except it should actually be the first day of my second year.
I think we don't actually use the class council today. As you all know, this school doesn't require you to join any club. If you want to, you can. But if you don't, then you're free to go home after school.
Woo! Oko-san has type only for the track team.
That's good. What about you, Shirogane?
A foolish question. I already hold a position here.
Oh, that's right. You became student president when you were admitted.
Nepotism, ho! Don't we get to vote?
Just coming to school is enough for me.
You have to take care of your mother on your own and all. I wonder what I should do. Join me?
I'm not inputting on any of this.
Oh no. Why?
I have no guide in front of me. This is going... You're taking the reins for this one.
Oh no.
I will tell you, there is no wrong answer. I am like 99.9999999% sure. Certain there is no wrong answer for a babe. I don't know any of the ones that have right answers or if there ever is a right answer. But I have no guide in front of me, nothing. This is your turn to steer the wheel.
Oh no. Making decisions.
I know.
On this game? Usually I only make decisions on the other games.
What do you want to do? Join the...
I feel like this probably hints the most at like whatever secrets there are. However, you should have more of a speaking role. In which case this is actually the only option.
Whatever you want.
Wow, that's really the only option for you.
It's whatever you want.
I'll do Shu's voice some more. It's fun.
That's everyone, isn't it? Have fun.
Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend? I like passing my classes. Mr. Nanaki dozed off as usual, but class was somehow good anyway. I feel smarter already. Crow leveled up. Wisdom increased by 5. So smart.
I can't wait until we get past some of this, like, already done stuff.
Should I speed through?
No, don't speed through because we might skip something.
Oh, I'm supposed to help at the infirmary today. I shouldn't keep them waiting. Better hurry!
I just don't remember which day actually transitions.
Okay. I feel like I'm doing a lot of the speaking right now. Salutations, Crow. Yuya? What's wrong? Are you hurt? So sweet of you to worry for me. But no, I'm the second in command here. You are? I never would have guessed. I couldn't be happier, mon ami. Mystery is the most powerful of aphrodisiacs. And here I thought that I was done with that typo. Anyway, our job as staff is to check the medicines and clean up in here. Normally I do that. But today I've got some stuff I need to take care of, so could you handle this mess for me? Of course! My thanks, Crow. Oh, and don't touch the desk. It's the doctor's personal area. I'll take you somewhere nice in return. Adieu! Yuya flutters out the door. Did he just ask me out? Anyway, cleaning! Some of these drugs are a little weird, no matter how you look at it. Is this really an infirmary? It feels more like a human, or rather an avian experimentation room. Huh? The desk drawer is open and there are files sticking out. Everything was very neat when I was in here last, but maybe the doctor is a little careless about tidying up. Yuya did say not to go near the desk, but I think I'll do the smart thing. I'm a little curious, but he did say not to go near the desk. Better to leave it alone. The doctor might show up and turn me into crow salami. Or put my head in a jar.
And talks would love it.
Ah, sitting at home with my head not in a jar is so relaxing. Oh, tomorrow's the class hike. Should I prepare anything? We won't be going far, so I don't have to. Well, health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. Today is the hike. We've stopped for a break on the hillside. Who should I talk to? Talk to... I'm gonna make you talk. Yetta! Let's eat together.
Sure. Great view, huh? Huh? Is that lunch crow?
Yep, it's a calorie me.
That's a pretty sad thing to bring on a picnic.
No, it's not. A great man once said it's the ambrosia of the gods.
Jeez, if you eat like that, you'll be dead on the roadside by the time we head back. Here, I'll share mine.
Really? Wow! Thanks, Ryota! And so I got to eat half of Ryota's lunch. His cooking is so good. We can save the calorie meat in case of a survival situation. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend? Go to gym class. It's too hot. I feel like I'm gonna have a stroke. Woo! It is rehydration time. Oko-san wants to go swimming. Crow leveled up. Vitality increased by 5.
I imagine you're all well aware, but the sports festival is right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do.
Sports festival season already?
If it were in the fall, it'd conflict with the cultural festivals, so it's always been in May.
What are you going to do, Ryota?
I haven't decided, but probably the three-legged race. Somebody has to.
Woo! Oko-san will handle the marathon. Indeed he will. You do have a lot of stamina, Oko-san. What about you, Sakuya? You can't possibly be expecting me to run in some race, can you? It is a sports festival. Is there an event that doesn't involve running?
How about being a cheerleader?
The general, in other words. Very well. Leave it to me.
I don't think that's...
Also, the first aid team is always short-handed, so I'm sure they could use help if anybody still can't decide. That's all for today.
Ryota's doing the three-legged race, Oko-san's running the marathon, and Sakuya is a cheerleader. Yuya might be running the first aid tent. What should I do? I'll have to think about it. Proceeds to not at all think about it. Hey, today's the sports festival! I never did make up my mind. What should I do? Go to the one with air conditioning.
Also gets me talking.
Yeah, that's also the point. May is practically summer already. It's too hot! I think I'll rest in the library.
Don't worry, at some point I will be doing talking.
Yeah,
Even if you're not forcing me to.
much better. It's nice that the AC is on, but do we really need it? Nobody's in here today.
It's not on.
Hmm? It's you, Nageki.
It's you, Miss Kakal.
Whoa, he called me by my name.
They don't turn the air conditioning on until June. It just feels cold compared to the outside.
Because there's a ghost.
Ooh!
Ghost. Making it cold. Oh, is that it? It would be a little strange to start spending money to cool a barely used library in May. Anyway, aren't you going to participate in the festival, Nageki?
Aren't you?
Eep.
I don't like it outside. So I stay in here. That's all.
I see.
Dot 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 dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Why are you sitting next to me?
Do you mind?
Not really.
Listen, our class president got duped into being a cheerleader, and...
Dot 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 dot.
Sorry.
No. Keep going.
And so I spent the day telling him about the festival and whatnot while he read. That sounds very, very noisy.
That actually sounds like fun.
To try to read while someone gossips at you?
I've done it.
It sounds distracting. I feel like I wouldn't be able to focus on my book. I don't know how much he was listening to me, but he didn't seem to mind. I think. The first barrier for all students who make it this far, the midterm exam. Getting them back today. I don't think I did too well.
Kakal,
Yes?
you worked hard. Keep going like that and you'll do just fine. One day you could surpass me. I'd love to see that.
I guess I did pretty well after all. And Mr. Nanaki seems happy with me too. Yay! Yay! Passing classes!
Ooh!
Oh.
Had this dream a lot recently. I can see a little house on the other side of the fence. Wonder who lives there. I don't think it's anyone I know. Ryota's next to me, and my parents are here too.
Alright, so it's not Ryota speaking.
We're all together again, but... Mom? Dad? Hey, wake up, please.
Oh. Today is a good day. I feel like I'm shining, despite that horrible sounding nightmare.
We don't know if that's
You're doing great.
if we don't know if that's Crow dreaming it or someone else.
Yes, but I feel like I'm shining. Sparkle, sparkle. Go to the...
Where are we going? Store Infirmary Cafeteria.
For the cafeteria. It's important to eat.
We haven't been there in a while.
Have you eaten?
I don't know, Crow, have you?
Excuse me. 1 half-dead fried rice, please. Yum, my favorite.
I know how you kill fried rice.
Ooh, no, this is wrong. A fake, a vicious lie. A familiar voice indeed. Ooh, this is not pudding.
I know, you said. So come on, let's eat outside. We can't horse around out in here.
What's going on? Not that I can't tell by looking.
Son saw the pudding here and went nuts. I stopped him from going on a rampage, but... Ow! Cut it out, Ogusan!
Ooh, release me at once! My rage voltage is rising!
Help me, Crow. What do you do?
Leave it to me, Ryota.
My hunter-gatherer blood boils! Ah! Cool! No! The Beast Queen shows her true colors! Pull out! Pull out! Okasan rushes from the cafeteria like a rabbit from a catapult.
Safe at last. Thanks, Crow.
No problem. All I did was shout at him anyway.
Apparently that was enough. Now we can all eat lunch without fear of disaster.
Yeah, the disaster is what you're eating for lunch.
Half-dead fried rice?
What's half dead?
Yes.
Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend? When did we get more wisdom?
Cafeteria, I think. No, library for the festival.
But we weren't the ones reading.
It bumps up the library, the wisdom stat.
Okay. Well, let's build up our strength some more since we apparently gained wisdom. Today is calisthenics. Ryota, you're in high school and you still can't do a chin-up?
Don't look at me like that. You're making me feel like a failure.
Crow leveled up for making fun of Ryota. Vitality increased by 5.
My base reaction still wants it to be wisdom because of how much you've done in wisdom recently.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna alternate probably between the two.
I will say we can just skip through summer.
Huh?
All the stuff at summer we don't have to go through.
Today is Tanabata. There's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year too. I think I'll go make a wish. Wow, there are lots here already. Anybody I know?
May Mother stay healthy this year, and may my stomach get better. Ryota. Morning conference on 10th. Leave 30 minutes early. Buy another alarm clock. May I wake up on time. Nanaki. Wednesday is garbage day, remember?
What should I wish for?
Don't do the math level fallen angel.
Is that the only wrong answer?
I don't know what would happen. The top 3 are safe. I don't know what would happen if you chose the bottom one.
I'm kind of curious, just because we haven't seen Angel otherwise, and I like having more of your characters in.
Don't worry, I will say he is a character that we will see, even if we don't choose the bottom option. Yeah, we'll see him.
Okay, well, this is me. I wish to take the reins of power through clever schemes and rule the world from the shadows.
Oh, hello. Is that Yukiko?
Mr. Nanaki!
You should be careful out this late. It can be dangerous for a girl, you know. I was about to head home. Would you like me to walk you to your place?
Let's not go to the arcade this time. Yes, please.
Alright. So you're just dating around with all the birds?
Yes, exactly. Mr. Nanaki demonstrated some extreme sleeping on the way home, but we arrived eventually. No, I'm not dating around with all of them. I'm just hanging out with all of them sometimes. You know, making friends.
Mm-hmm.
That thing that people are capable of doing with the opposite gender, despite
Girls
what some
and
people believe.
guys. Girls and guys can't be friends. Your house is very rustic, Kakal.
This cave. House. I like it this way.
It's wonderful to have a place to come back to, isn't it? Wonderful indeed.
He looks a little sad. Sir.
See you tomorrow. Don't forget your homework.
And not your recorder. And so he left, a somewhat hollow-sounding farewell echoing behind him. Or was it just my imagination?
What?
What? Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend?
What should you do?
I guess we should try to be a little bit more charismatic. I've been placed in charge of the timpani today. Last time it was the gong. What am I supposed to be? The musical gorilla? Well, you are the only, like, mammal.
Yeah.
Crow leveled up. Charisma increased by 5.
For being a mammal.
For being a gorilla. Cleaning the classroom took longer than usual. I need to hurry to the infirmary.
Crow!
What is it? I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Nothing much, just... Have you heard of the 7 mysteries of St. Paginations, Crow?
This school even has its own horror stories? Do tell.
Yeah, well... There's one that says that sometimes students will disappear in the infirmary only to show up again as food in the dining hall and quill pens at the school store.
Sounds like an urban legend to me.
It does, but Dr. Iwamine is pretty suspicious. Be careful, okay?
You go to the infirmary a lot, right? Has he ever done anything to you?
No, but... Well, you're a girl, Crow. I'm a little worried and sexist.
I'm not the one with a weak stomach.
Yeah.
That's true. I am a girl. I'll be careful in general. It's still not anything to do with gender. Shu really doesn't discriminate in his killings,
No, he
I think.
doesn't.
More importantly, it seems like there are like no female students at the school. So I'm pretty sure most of who he's killing are guys. Yuta has always been one to overthink things though. Anyway, can't keep Yuya waiting. Excuse me. Huh? Yuya and the doctor are talking about something. Did you really think I hadn't noticed? You sure look like you woke up on the wrong side of the nest. What are you talking about? I shouldn't have to explain. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I have told you never to touch my desk, haven't I? And what makes you think I ever have? This doesn't look too good. Crow! There you are, mon ami. Crow can back me up on this. We were in the courtyard together until a few minutes ago. She said she was going to the restroom, so I should go ahead. I only just got here. In other words, I haven't had time to go rifling through your stuff, Doctor. Right, mon ami? Just what is going on here? It sounds like the doctor suspects Yuya of having searched his desk while he was out. I came straight from the classroom to here, so Yuya's obviously lying. I am protecting Yuya, though. I don't quite know what's going on, but I don't like the look on the doctor's face. That's right. Yuya and I were having a sexy and luxurious sunbath in the courtyard up until a few minutes ago. Sexy and luxurious it was indeed. Well, Doctor? Well, I shall have to wait for more solid evidence. Please, do be careful. Of course, Doctor. We'll make sure to put on sunscreen for our sexy and luxurious sunbath. Yuya, what? Forgive me, mon ami. I
I can't explain right now. But one day.
And he's gone. What was that supposed to mean? Is something really happening in this infirmary? We get our finals back today. I'm not sure I did too well.
Caw.
Sir?
Well done. You've gotten even better. Keep up the good work.
Yes, sir. Success!
Fat dream again. Ryota, my parents, and me at a stranger's house. The strange bird who comes to me is a magician. He's also grant any wish that Ryota and I make. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. But one day. Wonder what the wish was.
Today's the last day. It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seemed long, and sometimes it seemed short. But either way, it's summer now. I should probably find out if I need to come to school to clean the infirmary at all. Cleaning? Well, I will be here just about every day the building is open. But there isn't any real need for you to come too. There's nothing I can do to help? No. Was there anything else? That's it? No, that's all, folks. I will ask you to leave then. You aren't an unpleasant companion, but I have many experiments to conduct. I got kicked out again. What did he mean by experiments anyway? Like a chemist does? It's easy to fall out of practice and get fat and lazy during summer vacation. What were you saying?
We can skip this entire part where we meet.
Great, we're gonna be fat and lazy for summer vacation. Carve it into your soul, kid. Fat and lazy.
I don't even think this was in the original. Yeah, let's not get a job.
Forget about it. I think I'll wait until I'm in college. That way I can skip lectures to go to work. Slacking off and having fun is more the high schooler thing to do. Whee! Whee! Today's the local summer festival. I think I'll go with somebody. Invite?
Who are you inviting?
I don't even remember half of them.
I mean, it's been a while since we've done some of them.
Yes. I feel like Yuya is the only one who recognizes it as like a date.
But who are you gonna take?
Well, my main worry is that I've otherwise pretty much been on Yuya's route for a lot of options.
I mean, you can choose Yuya. What route you're on, I don't believe matters after a certain point.
Or I could be stuck up.
Do as you please. It is your choice to make. Aren't you so glad to have taken the whales from me?
Indecision! I closed my eyes. I'm picking randomly.
swear my eyes were closed.
Oh, that's hilarious. Fate wanted Yuya.
Salutations, Crow. I'm honored to act as your escort tonight, my love.
Oh, Yuya. Sorry, did I keep you waiting?
Don't worry about it. A gentleman never keeps a lady waiting, so I always show up half an hour early.
That's pretty early.
It is.
Also, always implies that he gets any other dates, and I don't know how he has time.
Hey, there's probably a lot of girls we've never seen.
I don't know how he has time, considering most of the time he's on the run for his life, though.
Shh.
Shall we go,
Small
mon ami?
details. Small details.
Successful festival indeed. Take my hand, Crow, lest the crowd separate us.
Eh?
Don't tell me you're a hand-holding virgin. Better late than never. You were the one who invited me, okay?
Okay. His feathers are soft.
Wait, is she like crouched down to hold on to his wing?
Maybe.
That'd be really funny.
That'd
If
be
she was
cute.
like crouched down, walking slowly through a crowd of birds.
That's why I say they have to be a lot bigger.
But then she comments on how it's funny to watch the birds hopping around.
True. I don't know. This game's not consistent.
This was
It's more
fun.
consistent than Dream Daddy, but it's still not consistent.
Yeah. I mean, they're both kind of inconsistent. This was fun, Crow. Where do you live? I'll walk you home.
Yuya.
What is it? Do you want to play some more? The night is
Whoa
yet
there.
young, and if dangerous games are your desire, I will accompany you.
Whoa there.
That's not what I meant. I wanted to ask you something.
Of course, just my height and weight are classified information, so I can't tell you those.
Why did you lie to Dr. Iwamine? Blah, blah, blah. We just went through this. I came straight from cleaning my classroom. I hadn't seen you before I went into the infirmary. But you told the doctor that we'd been together. Why?
That was a month ago now. I was hoping my obligation to explain had lapsed. You knew I was lying then. So why did you play along?
No shit, she knew she was Like, of course she knew he was lying about where she was. Like, did he think that she was confused about her own whereabouts?
She's not the most intelligent person. We know this.
She has a whole, like, 26 intelligence.
Wisdom, not intelligence, they are different things according to D&D.
Okay, but according to this game, it's the same thing. Because the doctor looked mad? I felt like if I didn't help you, he was gonna do something to you. Hey! I'm asking the questions here!
Sorry, mon ami. Your hunter-gatherer instincts are too much for me. But yes, if you hadn't helped me back then, I'd probably be in little plastic bags in the freezer by now.
Yeah, I'll do one bag.
That's not funny!
Indeed, it isn't funny at all. And it's not a joke.
Please, give me a straight answer, Yuya.
That was a straight answer. I'm always straight in love. Almost always. Except when I buy. Or pad.
Or Ace.
No, Yuya's not ace.
No, she's not Ace.
But he's straight in this case, because MC in this case is a girl.
It's true.
No, I meant...
Crow, could you do me a favor?
What now? You're just trying to avoid the question again.
Shh. Listen, I'll only say this once.
What's going on? His usual detached air is gone. He's looking around, almost nervously.
I'm sorry, mon ami. It looks like we had better split up. Can you get home all right by yourself?
Of course I...
Good girl. We'll part ways as soon as we reach that intersection. I'll head into an alleyway, so go straight home. Don't look back. The night roads are laden with traps. Be careful. Adieu, mon ami.
He turns briskly and disappears into a narrow alley. What on earth is going on? He told me not to look back, but... A gunshot?! Later that night, he sent me an email, because apparently this is still, like, the late 90s or something.
Did you make it home in one piece? I'll be visiting your dreams, mon ami. So sleep well.
Okay, there's Zen. The message bears no trace of the tension I felt in him earlier. Are you alright, Yuya? He really is Mysterious Bird. Not a mysterious bird, just Mysterious Bird.
Yes.
I think I'll assume that his existence is one of the 7 mysteries of St. Pigeonations.
Probably?
Is Angel's another mystery?
The fact that Angel survives is...
A late sunset in summer makes it easy to stay out late. I feel like my internal calendar is off already. I think I'll get some udon and go home before I get life counseled. Wait, isn't that Yuya? He's rummaging around in a garbage can. Yuya, what are you doing? Have you fallen so far, mongrel?
Good evening, mon ami. You sound rather like a certain someone.
I can't believe you need to fish around in trash cans for food, Yuya.
Please, don't misunderstand, mon ami. I was looking for something, like food. Sadly, no clues were to be found in this barrel.
Clues? What is he talking about?
Let's keep this a secret from Sakuya, shall we? I would hate for him to have new names for me when school starts up again.
Mr. Garbage Disposal!
Something like that. I would like to escort you home, mon ami, but unfortunately I am somewhat busy at the moment. Will you be all right on your own?
A hunter-gatherer can always find her way home.
Indeed. Adieu, mon ami.
The smell of garbage surrounding him fades as he strides off into the night, but the mysteries don't. What was he looking for? Ah! I knew I should have gotten up when I first woke up. I slept way too late. School starts today, right? I'm gonna be late.
Oh, hello, Kakao.
Sir, I'm sorry, I overslept.
Overslept?
Ah! My homework! I forgot to bring my homework!
Aren't you getting a little bit ahead of yourself, Kakao?
Huh?
What's the number in the top left-hand corner say?
Oh.
You're just a little bit early.
Ah.
Though, since you're here, could you lend me a hand for a bit, Kakao?
Lend you a hand?
I was about to start grading the freshman's exams, and I thought maybe you could help. If you don't have something else. Of course, you have a test in September. If you want to go and study in the library.
I want to visit Nageki.
Sure.
We only see him if we go out of our way to see him, so I feel like I'm gonna choose this option. The library should be open now. I think I'll go study. I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not sure if I've prepared enough for my tests. I'd like to go study, if it's alright.
Of course. What part, okay?
There are already a number of students working in the library. Looks like mostly third years. They've probably all decided on their colleges and careers already. Will I be that frantic this time next year, I wonder? Or will I be
dead.
Nageki is here too, leaning against a bookshelf in a far corner. Nageki!
Miss Kaka? Do you need something?
Why are you over here? There's still plenty of seats open. You should sit down.
I don't mind standing.
Does everyone else in the library just think she's talking to the wall?
I think so. I
Nobody
think I
ever-
said during his route that she's like one of the only persons who's ever actually seen him.
Yes. But like when the library is crowded like this and she's talking out loud to him, like, do other students in the library hear her and just stare at her like, why is she talking to the wall?
Or, I mean, it could be like, no, she's just a crazy human. What can we expect from her?
True. You look like you mind. You don't like being near other birds? Is that it?
Also, it's quiet in the library, so of course they're not yelling.
Are you sure? She's got exclamation points and all.
Shh.
He nods.
They'll just ignore me anyway, whether or not I go near.
Nageki, are you being...
Paranoid?
I don't think I ever chose this option. Since it's usually the wrong option.
It's the very wrong option, usually. Dot, 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 dot.
He falls silent. If there's something wrong, I'd like to help. By accusing him of being paranoid.
Yeah, dick. Good morning, everyone. I hope you had fun over this summer.
Woo! Oko-san is always having fun.
Yep, yep.
What is this fun?
Once summer's over, time starts slipping by faster than ever. Try to stay focused.
Focus, sir. Focus! Second term.
That's all for today. See you tomorrow, everyone.
Classes always feel really long after summer vacation. Hey, that's different. I think I'll go home and sleep.
I think, yes, from now on is when we actually get into the secret route. Are you ready? Yeah, well, we should save second page. Or
Oh,
you wanna
not
save
over
one?
where we had the thing with the thingy?
Yeah, do the one over Angels.
I'm gonna go home, Ryota. Wanna come with? Huh? Ryota isn't at his desk. He's always slow, so I don't think he packed up and went home. Sir! Sir, wait!
Hello, Kaka. What is it?
Do you know where Ryota went? I don't think I've seen him since homeroom.
He went to the infirmary earlier. I think he wasn't feeling well.
He had a stomachache?
Could be. Maybe you should go check on him if you weren't going somewhere else.
I will.
Oh no, I'm scared.
Ah, I'm late! I've been slow getting out before, but I've never slept through my alarm like this. Maybe I'm not getting enough sleep. Anyway, gotta go fast.
Okay, Sonic.
Sorry I'm late. Good morning, Kamara. We are just about to sit down.
Late on the second day, as expected of a feral.
Now. Sir, where's Crow? Isn't she here? Apparently not.
No wonder her kind died off.
Ouch! Where are you, Crow? Usually you'd be here early. You were late yesterday, and now this?
Oh shit, wait, I just noticed
Which part did you notice?
that it says Hurtful Boyfriend.
Uh-huh. It does say that. I think we can start homeroom now.
Oh boy, I'm scared.
Today, we'll do a little review on the history of birdkind.
You wait until now to teach that? What a pathetic country.
Of course, everyone learned it years ago, but it's required for the second day of the semester. Also, here's where all my talking is, right?
Uh-huh.
Back when we birds were still beasts and pets, a virus known as H5N1 appeared. At first it only affected birds, but it underwent a mutation and spread to humans. This mutated strain was highly infectious and had an extremely high mortality rate.
Bird flu.
Yes. It became clear that it posed a threat to the survival of the human species. So humans engineered a powerful virus to cull birds and prevent H5N1 from becoming pandemic. In hindsight, it seemed foolhardy and rash, but the world leaders of the time saw no better option. Except the new virus didn't work. Infected birds didn't die. Rather, their brains grew in size and power, starting with doves. That's why doves make up the majority of professional qualified workers today. Other birds, including quails like me, are still adapting to social life. So this is recent. Like, this is pretty recent.
Yes.
Incidentally, I heard that the first puffin in history to hold a governorship was elected last month. Even kakapos,
Yes, I think.
which were once close to extinction, can now be toilet trained. And, as you all know, the Prime Minister of Japan is a shoebill. Anyway, the development of social intelligence in birds had a huge impact on their predators. Which leads me to the next point. Since their gambit failed, humans were left defenseless to H5N1. Most died out.
Who developed this virus that was supposed to kill off the birds? Boeing?
Some corporation that failed miserably?
I'm saying Boeing because apparently they don't test their shit properly.
The few that are left now live peacefully with birds, though in the past there were large conflicts. Ah, that's the bell. We'll vote on student council members in second period, so be on time. Crow never came. I hope she's okay. Maybe I should try calling her? Kawara, do you have a minute? Sure? We're supposed to get our print boxes today. Would you mind picking ours up? Our print box? Yep. It has all the handouts and everything, since we don't have a council yet.
Except, Sakuya is already the president, so he should be in charge of this.
Shh. Okay, it's in the faculty room, right? That's right. If you could have it back here before second period, please. Print box. Inside the faculty office is a stack of cardboard boxes. These must be the ones. These ones, this one maybe? I pick up the box marked 2-3. It's awfully heavy. I guess paper isn't exactly light for birds when there's this much of it.
Well, paper is not exactly light when there's this much for anyone.
That's true. Oh, thank you. You're okay by yourself? It was a little heavier than I expected, but I was fine. Let's take a look inside then, just to make sure everything's there. Huh? Did you cut your wing, Kawara? Cut my... I don't think so. It's bleeding. Huh? It is. Did I scratch myself on something? It doesn't hurt at all.
Spoopy music.
No, this isn't my blood. What is that? There's blood leaking through a corner of the box. I feel sick, but I reach out and open the lid anyway. Inside the box is a human head. The eyes are glassy, but even like this, I still recognize her. She wasn't late. She was here all along. It can't be.
There's no bee.
It can't. You know it was gonna be B.
No.
First class.
Oh.
So, about me not speaking throughout this entire time.
Oh my.
Crow!
What? Wait, are we... That means we're in an alternate universe right now?
Yeah.
Are we going back to the other one?
What do you mean?
Is this my... I'm so confused.
What do you mean?
Well, we were much farther with Crow before this switched. And
No. The day that she went to the infirmary was September 2nd.
this is the day they're choosing, like, student council.
I don't know.
That's the second day of the year, not the second day of the semester.
Do you think they seem to pay attention?
And, not only that, but if it's just the head, I'm thinking of actually the shoe end where he keeps her head. I feel like this is a combination of other endings or something. Like a fucked up alternate universe that has many timelines put together. What?
Look away, Kawara. Looking will only hurt you.
Emergency alert. Emergency alert. We have entered a state of emergency. All students, please evacuate to the gymnasium. Repeat, we have entered... Cool! Cool! What is happening? Why is everything red?
I don't know.
Bah! Until we know what's going on, there's nothing to do but follow instructions. What are you spacing out for, Kawara? Come on!
No. I don't want to leave Crow here alone.
Get up! She's gone! That thing is no longer Kaka!
It can't be.
Come!
Wow, Sakuya's like expressing concern for him.
Yeah. By the time we arrived, the gym was already crowded with students and teachers. No one seems to know what's going on, though. The gym echoes with whispered speculation.
Hey, did you see the box?
Yeah, you had that too?
Yep. Well, the class rep opened it and I didn't see, but apparently there was a human arm in it.
Or is that half a leg? It was really gross. From the snatches of conversation I hear, it sounds like all the print boxes had pieces of a human corpse in them. Were they all pieces of crow, I wonder? Nobody seems particularly concerned. Which isn't all that odd. It was grotesque. But it's not like it was a dead bird. Just some primate.
Nanaki, this isn't some idiotic disaster drill, is it?
We're not supposed to have one until next month.
Do you suppose it has something to do with that distasteful box? That was definitely cause. Bah! Won't someone explain this ridiculous state of affairs already?
Yeah. Someone, tell me what's going on. This is a bad dream, right? Someone wake me up. Someone. Alright, there's a new character.
Am I dead for the rest of it? Should I take over this one?
Take over this character. I'm not going to answer the first part. Take over this character.
Okay. Is this a boy or a girl? I can't tell.
I believe it would be the boy. It's the principal.
Could be.
I believe it's a boy, but whatever.
What's a good principal voice?
I don't know.
I could go really nasally. I'm gonna go really nasally. He's got a big nose thing. I don't know if I can go really nasally. Oh well. Is everyone here? This is Ichijo Mino, the headmaster.
The headmaster?
It seems we have all gathered together without panic or noise. Excellent. Unfortunately, there has been a natural disaster outside. This school is a designated evacuation site, so please remain here a little longer.
Natural disaster? Nonsense. The weather is perfectly clear.
Woo! Oko-san felt no earthquakes?
It's not like we're anywhere near a volcano or anything.
I demand an explanation, headmaster. Just what is going on outside? Does this have something to do with Kaka Crow? Why have you brought us here?
I repeat, there has been a...
No, imbecile!
Gymnasium erupts in whispered discussion once more. Well, that changed nothing. I still have no idea what's going on. Are you alright, Kuwara? No, yes I am. This could prove to be a very bad day for us all. Could prove to be. It already is.
Well, the key word being for us all, not just for him. I think.
Whoa!
Ooh! Mr. Nanaki! Crow is missing!
He's just catching on.
What do you expect from Oko-san? Honestly, I'm surprised he noticed, considering Crow is not a pudding.
That's true.
Ooh! She must have run off somewhere! Oko-san will go look for her!
Uh-oh. Son, no, she's... Son is an older breed, much closer to pigeons of the human era. Maybe he doesn't understand the concept of death. Trying to explain would only hurt myself.
The headmaster has proven entirely unhelpful. What should we do, Nanaki?
Well, we can't exactly carry on with class. I agree with San. Let's go get Crow.
Calm yourself, Kawara. To relinquish your sanity during a state of emergency is suicide.
I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me.
There's a lot wrong with him right now.
Sir, we can't just leave her there like that. May I go back to the classroom just once? Well, the principal did ask us to remain here, but he didn't say we couldn't leave the gym, now did he?
Dot, 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 dot. I'm coming with you. As president of the student council, I have a responsibility to get to the bottom of this.
Thanks, Sakuya.
Do not flatter yourself. I'm not doing this for you. Kaka was foolish, loud, and had no manners or sense.
He's not wrong.
But she never deserved anything like this.
Yeah.
I swear by my blood and name as a labelle, I will find the one who did this. You shall be my assistant. Come, Kawara.
Right. And so I exited the gym in Sakuya's majestic wake.
Gymnasium.
I want to.
Yes,
I
I want
want
to.
to know what happened to Crow. Who did that to her, and why? Can the evacuation possibly have nothing to do with her? Why wouldn't the headmaster explain anything? My head was a raging whirlpool of questions, and no answers. And I did not yet know what we would find. You good?
Yeah, I was just entering the new voice character into our spreadsheet.
Oh, okay.
But also, I should probably stop soon. So after this scene, I guess?
Yes, we should get past this rough scene first.
What is this?
A wall? A huge gray... What had been a clear autumn sky is now blocked off by dull gray. It's dark, almost like the sun has already gone down.
A dome, rather. We appear to be shut in from above as well.
What? When did they do this, and how?
I don't think any of us was in full command of his faculties as we came this way. We can't be certain that it wasn't already there. It does seem most likely that it was put in place while we were all in the gymnasium, listening to the headmaster, though.
He did say there was a natural disaster. Maybe this is some sort of shield?
A disaster so destructive there's nothing to be done but hide under an enormous grey blanket and wait.
Maybe they didn't give the headmaster the details to avoid causing a panic?
If that were the case, they would be robbing us of our right to know why our very lives are in danger. Is this really a shelter? Is there really a natural disaster?
Either way, we don't know if there's a connection between what happened to Crow and all this. Let's go to the classroom and then tell Mr. Nanaki about the dome thing.
Very well. Looks like the other classes left theirs as they were as well. They're at the teachers' desks.
Is everybody else planning to stay in the gym?
Japan is a country full of fools who have grown lazy through too much peace. I doubt anyone has dared take it upon themselves to investigate this matter.
Wow, so racist.
We're here.
The box is still where I left it. Inside is... I can't... Saki, I'm sorry. Could you...
No matter. What is this madness?
Huh?
There's nothing here.
Huh? That can't be right. We left him right here. It's not like it got up and moved on its own, is it?
I mean, apparently it can respond yes. Someone came and removed it while everyone was at the gym. This is life, not some third-rate mystery novel.
Are you sure?
Who is this?
I don't remember, but I think it might be Yuya.
I will go with the voice of Yuya until we know otherwise. Exactly, Sakuya.
Ah, got it right.
Yay!
Yuya.
Salutations, Ryota. I see you're babysitting Sakuya. Do not throw my name about like some cheap toy, mongrel. How cruel. Well, I can't blame you for being tense, given the circumstances.
I think he'd act like that regardless of the circumstances, Yuya.
Yeah, probably. I am sorry about her. It pains me to think what happened.
His expression clouds. It's strange. I've never seen him with any expression other than carefree cheerfulness before.
You'd known her for a long time, right?
Yes. Do you know something about all this, Yuya?
Well, most of this business is still a mystery to me, but I can at least answer the question we face right now. The whereabouts of the corpse, you mean? Yeah, that. As you said, this isn't some third-rate mystery novel. Corpses don't disappear, and we won't be having a famous detective show up and find the culprit for us. Anyway, the other infirmary assistants and I gathered her up in the chemistry lab. The chemistry lab?
What for?
For one, well, we couldn't just leave her scattered throughout the school, if only for the mental health of the students. Secondly, for the autopsy. As you know, we have two things going on at once here. The only human in the school was cut up and distributed to the rest of the school, and now there's some natural disaster happening. I imagine you're wondering if there isn't a connection between the two.
We are, but we haven't found anything.
What do you know? I told you. This is all a mystery to me, too. I suspect that we will have an easier time investigating the murder as long as we're sealed in like this, though. The doctor should be proceeding with the autopsy by now.
Is that a good thing? The doctor? Why him?
I think Ryota agrees with you. You don't trust him?
Of course not. I don't want to think about what he might do to her.
Or what he's already done.
He might even have...
You suspect the doctor?
Yes. Everybody knows he's a nutcase. Probably killed her for some crazy experiment.
He is an expert in the field. Who else here could perform the autopsy?
But...
I know where you're coming from, Ryota. He's not exactly the most ethically minded bird around. That's why I asked Professor Nanaki to come too. He should be there by now, if you want to go make sure.
Alright, we'll go later. Mr. Crow has been gathered in the chemistry lab, and the doctor and Mr. Nanaki are examining her now. Mr. Nanaki might not be the best witness, but he's better than no one, right?
We know where the corpse went, then. Why are you here? Me? I'm investigating. Under my own orders, of course. Playing detective, mongrel! That, and I have to make sure we didn't miss any pieces. Anyway, what are you two going to do now? Personally, I think the murder and the evacuation are almost certainly connected. I am inclined to agree. The headmaster's refusal to explain our situation makes me doubt his story in its entirety. Indeed. So, Ryota,
Yeah?
I know how you feel. You want to find the one who did this to Crow as soon as possible, right?
Yes. Crow. Gone for a moment, and suddenly she was turned into this. Who did that to her?
Come to think of it, the end of day 1, she does stop by the infirmary.
She did.
Just saying.
I'll find them, and going to find the culprit, and I've never felt this emotion before, but now I feel nothing else. When I find that bird, I'll...
My thoughts exactly. Unfortunately, the school is a mess, and we won't find anything by chasing after her shadow. I think we should try to solve both mysteries at once, whenever possible. Of course, the wall could just be there because of some natural disaster. And that's about all I have to say. We didn't need your advice from the start. You're nothing but talk anyway, mongrel.
Thanks, Yuya. We'll do our best to help.
Oh, one other thing. You might want to talk to One in the maintenance office. Tell him I sent you.
Is it One or One?
Probably One.
Since it's Japanese names.
Yeah.
But it's just spelled like the word one.
Yeah. You mean that antisocial cockatiel dandy everybody hates?
Yep, him. Don't worry. He's a good guy. He'll be able to help you, and you might find something useful in there. Well, that's it for that talky mongrel. Adieu.
He saunters off towards the staircase.
What a dreadfully obnoxious man. I thought he'd never shut up.
He gave us some good advice, right? We should be grateful. Anyway, I don't think we'll find anything else here.
Indeed. Where should we head next? I doubt we would go amiss by visiting the lab, the maintenance office, or by investigating the wall outside.
Right. Let's go to the office first. Maybe this One guy will be able to help us. This is probably where we should end. With a very big mystery on our plate.
A very big mystery.
Well,
Cliffhanger!
you gotta taste
For us
the
too,
this.
actually. Huh?
What? What did you say?
Cliffhanger.
Oh.
We're ending on a cliffhanger, and also it's a cliffhanger for us.
I mean, there is no way not to end on a cliffhanger.
Well, yeah. Considering we have to stop because I have to go.
Yeah.
Sorry, all no viewers that we had anyway. We'll make sure to pick it up again next time and hopefully actually finish it.
And hopefully next time soon.
Huh?
I said hopefully next time soon.
I mean, it would be sometime this week, right?
What'd you say?
Sometime this week, probably?
I would hope so.
Okay, but we'll put up the thing for when
Yep.
that'll be, I guess.
Yep.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye!